the next topic is conditions for consistency of data. So let us see what do you mean by consistency. Consistency means that no ultimate class frequencies are negative, means always frequencies always should be positive. Moreover, ultimate class frequencies always should be or non-negative, means no ultimate class frequencies should be negative, means all the ultimate class frequencies should be positive. So let us see how to derive this. So we are going to derive the conditions when there are two attributes and when there are three attributes. When there are two attributes, as I said, you draw the dichotomous 2 by 2 contingency table. What do you mean by ultimate classes? Ultimate are nothing but highest order frequencies. These are first order, zero order, second order. When there are two attributes, what are the ultimate class frequencies? The ultimate class frequencies are, this is a second order, AB, A beta, alpha B, alpha beta. No ultimate class frequencies are negative, means it means that AB should be greater than 0, A beta should be greater than or equal to 0, alpha B should be greater than or equal to 0, and alpha beta greater than or equal to 0. Again I am repeating, this is a very important question in examination point of view. Conditions for consistency of data means here we are going to derive the conditions for consistency. Before that, what do you mean by consistency? Consistency means no ultimate class frequencies should be negative, means all the ultimate class frequencies should be positive. So we are going to derive the conditions when there are two attributes and when there are three attributes. When there are two attributes, draw the contingency table. Identify the ultimate class frequencies first. What are the ultimate class frequencies? Ultimate means highest order. These are first order frequencies. A is, as you have one attribute, one attribute, one attribute, one attribute. For 2 by 2 contingency table, second order frequencies are the highest order or ultimate class frequencies. They should be non-negative, means AB greater than 0, ABT greater than 0, alpha B greater than 0, alpha beta greater than 0. So as I said you in the beginning that try to identify the positive classes and negative classes. What do you mean by positive classes? Positive classes means classes formed by a combination of only English capital letters. A is English capital letter, B is English capital letter. So it's a positive class. A beta, you have one positive Greek letter. This is a negative class frequency. Negative class frequency, negative class, either one Greek letter or both the Greek letter stands for, it's a negative class. So you take this as first condition, no need to simplify this. Let us focus on second one, AB greater than or equal to 0. So here this is a positive characteristic, negative characteristic. Consider A beta. I think now let us consider this. Using A beta greater than or equal to 0, let us derive a condition. Now A beta can be written as A beta into n. Beta can be written as, you know that beta is equal to 1 minus b, alpha is equal to 1 minus a, gamma is equal to 1 minus c. First I wrote this class frequency can be written as class into n. A into beta can be written as 1 minus b into n. You multiply this, which is nothing but an minus abn. Again you have class and frequency. So this can be written as bracket A and bracket AB. Try to recall the formulas like A is equal to n into A, and A is equal to 1 minus alpha, B is equal to 1 minus beta, alpha is equal to 1 minus A, beta is equal to 1 minus B. In the similar way, first what I did, I considered A beta and I wrote that A beta as class into n, and A is positive, beta is negative. That negative is substituted with 1 minus b, and then I multiplied all the terms. I got A into n. This A into n can be written as bracket A, ABN can be written as bracket AB. As AB greater than or A beta greater than or equal to 0, you will get bracket A minus bracket AB greater than or equal to 0, which implies AB if you shift this AB to the left hand side, RHS, you will get bracket A greater than or equal to AB, which implies that AB less than or equal to A. Okay. Similarly, what is another ultimate class? You have alpha beta or alpha B greater than or equal to 0, which implies again this alpha B frequency could be written as n into alpha B. What is positive class here? What is negative class? This is positive class, English capital letter. Greek letter is 1 minus A into B. N into 1 into B. B minus AB. Now you multiply n into B minus n into AB. As you have n into B, this can also be written as bracket B minus bracket AB, which is nothing but alpha B. We know that bracket alpha B greater than or equal to 0, which implies bracket B minus AB greater than or equal to 0. Shift this to RHS, you will get bracket B greater than or equal to bracket AB, which implies bracket AB less than or equal to B. This is the condition you got by considering the second ultimate class. Third one is nothing but alpha B greater than or equal to 0, which implies consider alpha beta, which can be written as alpha beta into n. Both are negative, so we can write alpha as 1 minus A, beta as 1 minus B into n. You multiply this 1 into 1 minus A minus B plus AB into n. Again you multiply n into 1 n minus an minus bn plus abn. So n we write as it is, n into A is nothing but bracket A minus bracket B plus bracket AB. So as alpha B greater than or beta greater than or equal to 0, this entire term n minus A minus B plus AB greater than or equal to 0. You shift all these terms to the RHS, which implies AB greater than or equal to, okay, AB greater than or equal to, minus A becomes plus A, minus B becomes plus B. So these are the three conditions. What are the conditions you got? The first one, AB greater than or equal to 0. By using the second one, you got AB less than or equal to A. Here you got bracket AB less than or equal to B. Using the third one, you got AB greater than or equal to A plus B minus n. These are the conditions for consistency when we have two attributes. When we have three attributes, I will discuss in the next video. Okay, try to understand this, because when there are three attributes, we are going to follow the same pattern. Try to understand this. Okay, thank you.